I'm gonna cut it. Snip, snip, ho.
Pussy.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're here for the first time, then hey, what's up? Welcome. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. As you guys can tell from the title, today's video is another get ready with me. I will be achieving this look along with you guys. So in this video, I will also be showing you some new makeup techniques that I've been trying out that I love. So if you would like to see, which I'm sure you would like to see because you're here, then keep watching. Alright guys, so I decided to do this get ready with me a little bit differently. So in this video, I'm also going to explain like my new makeup techniques. Instead of just doing like a whole new foundation routine, I'd rather just show y'all in this video. So I already went ahead and primed my face with my Pure 4-in-1 primer. And now we're gonna get into the first new technique. First of all, let me zoom y'all in. Hey, so the first technique that I want to show you guys has to do with my brows. I saw this on Aaliyah's face on one of her latest YouTube videos, but honestly I've seen it before, but I never decided to try it. But once I saw Aaliyah do it, I'm like, let me give it a try. So what that is adding eyelash glue to my brows. It sounds crazy, but I promise y'all, like it chef's kiss. It's chef's kiss. I haven't done this technique on fresh, cleaned up brows, and I noticed that with my brows like looking the way they look, this technique just helps so much with it. Like, as y'all can see, I have like thick eyebrow hairs, so when they grow out they look a little funky, you know. But nonetheless, let me show y'all. So I take my Duo Clear eyelash glue and I put it all in my brow. Okay, and be careful because it dries fast. So once it's in my brow, I literally just brush my brow to its desired shape. It's kind of like a quick fix brow lamination. Like, do y'all see the difference? Like, look at this brow and look at that. Y'all see the difference already? So I literally just brush it into a shape. Like, really look at that difference already. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I fill in my brows once they're like this. So when I brows like this, I take my brow pomade and I barely even fill it in, like barely. So I'm just gonna go into the pomade, get it on my brush, and I'm basically just gonna go into the spots that's kind of empty. So I'm gonna fill it in up top right here, very gently, over here and in my tail. That's it. So now that it's like slightly filled in, listen, if I had hairs along like the shape of my eyebrows, this is how bushy my eyebrows will look. But once I clean it up, it's not gonna look too thick and too crazy. So I'm gonna just go in regular with my LA Girl Pro Concealer to clean up my brows. All right, so the brows are on and I love them. Like, this is how I've been doing my brows lately and I just love it. Like, you can see the hairs and it just looks more like fire. All right, so we're gonna be doing some eyeshadow today, okay? I don't really know what we're going for, but y'all saw it in the intro, so that's what we about to be going for. So I'm going to base my eyes with this e.l.f. Camo concealer. It's in the shade Tan Walnut. It's extremely light, so I just use that to like base my eyes when I want to do some eyeshadow. You feel me? And I go in with the brush. That's another technique that not really, but lately I have stopped using beauty blenders. Like, don't have nothing against them, but I just feels like when it comes to blending my concealer, brushes just work better for me. It just gives me like a more seamless, non-creasy outcome. We're gonna be going in with this Ciate London palette. This is what it looks like. I received it in one of my BoxyCharms. Honestly, BoxyCharms still be sending me stuff, although my subscription ended in June. They sporadically send me stuff. I guess something is wrong, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I definitely want to try something new. So we're gonna go in with the blue. We're gonna do these two blues right here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So but first I'm just gonna go in with like a, you know, smooth color so I can transition. Use that on my base. Yes, could y'all see it? I could see it. You're looking good, girl. Looking good. All right, so now that this is on my base, honestly this is like a nice eyeshadow look in itself, but I already told myself I will challenge myself and do some color aside from neutrals, so that's what we finna do. All right, so I'm not sure if I want to cut my crease. I'm gonna cut my crease. I'm gonna cut it. Snip, snip, ho. So I'm gonna go back in with this e.l.f. Camo Concealer and cut my crease. Let me tell y'all, I hate kind of doing cut creases, not kinda, but I hate doing them because my eyes are uneven. No matter what technique I try to follow, my eyes don't match. So we're gonna go in with this shade right here. These shades don't have like names on it, but this is like a silver blue, a blue silver. And we're just gonna put this all on our, wow. Y'all see that? Wow. We're just gonna put this all on, wow. All on our crease, baby. Boom. This is pretty. It's giving me icy mommy. Next shade that we're gonna go in with is this dark blue shade right here. And I'm just using this tapered blending brush by Lavish. And we're just gonna put this all on the outer V. And I'm gonna just blend it inward. Boom. It looks interesting. Y'all know this is super, super out of my comfort zone, but we here, ain't no turning back. So next I'm just gonna add some liner to like, I don't know, take off so much, like it's just a lot going on my lids. It looks cool, but it's not really my steez. So I'm gonna add some liner to give it more of my steez. All right, so the liner is on. Okay, this is more my steez. This is more of my steez. All right, so we're just gonna go in with the rest of the face. So now here's the next new technique that I've been doing religiously. So I have this Airspun face powder, setting powder, and what I do with this is I take it and I put it in all of my oily areas, because I'm an oily girl. Like I don't got, like I'm oily, I'm greasy. I will be shining if I don't do the proper steps to control the oil. So I put it in all my oily areas, and remember that I already primed my face. I definitely do this after I prime my face. So I put it in my T-zone area, put it all on my nose because that got a mind of its own as well. I smile and put it in my smile lines because as you can see, they be creasing. So I do that and then I fill it in. And then just blend it all out. Then I'll also add a little bit to my forehead because my forehead is small anyway, but I still add some. So once I do this step, although I do look like an alien, we be good to go for the foundation application. So the foundation that I use is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in the shade Zaria, which is running out. I need to go makeup shopping, y'all. Like, I need to go makeup shopping. So I just take this and I apply it in dots around my face. I also have been using very much less foundation because, well, at least with this foundation, because this foundation is thick and it's very, very much so full coverage. So I just been using less, and it's been I got foundation on my brow. But I've been using less of this, and it's just been giving me like such a seamless, natural look. So I'm gonna blend it all in, and we'll be back for the rest of the face. By the way, the brush that I use to blend my foundation is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It is the RT200 brush. I love this for blending my foundation. Like, it's firm and it gets the job done. All right, so now that that's complete, although I do look like a greasy Oompa Loompa, the next order of business is my concealer. So I've been using a new concealer, which chef's kiss, I love. So this is the Dose of Colors concealer in the shade 22 Dark. This concealer is the truth, y'all. Like, it's not like the LA Girl Pro concealer, but like, it just, the consistency is just chef's kiss. Like, it's amazing. So I put it, you know, on my face. I carve out my nose so I don't have to do as much work when I'm contouring. And I really love this concealer. You don't even need that much. Like, a little goes a really long way. And it also dries really quickly. It's not one of those concealers where you leave on to sit and you go do whatever. No, you put it on, you could let it sit for like a second or two, and then you get to working, because if not, you really gonna have to like get in there and blend. So this is my concealer brush that I use to blend out my concealer. I'll just wet it with my setting mist and get to work. Like, look how like the concealer is just melting into my skin. It's giving au natural. The concealer is on, and it's just, I just love it. It just blends so seamlessly. So next I am going to set my face with my regular banana powder. And to set my face, I use a little mini beauty blender. Like, it's so tiny, and I just use that and apply my setting powder. I noticed with the beauty blender, like the mini beauty blender, aside from like a brush, it really gets in this crease in my nose, and I need that because, again, I told y'all I be oily. So this is what I look like after I'm done setting my face. This is like the areas that I heavily set in, which is by my nose and my crease. But aside for like the rest of my highlight, I lightly set it. So now while my face is setting, I go ahead into my contour palette. Y'all know I live for this. So now the next technique that I want to show you guys is, I mean, a lot of people do use powder, but I no longer use cream for my contour. I go in with this palette. But I am super, 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 super careful, because if y'all know this palette super, super pigmented. So I just go into the contour palette. I did my little brush, dab the excess off, and just go in and contour my nose. When I'm done contouring my nose, I also go into the same palette and just contour the rest of my face. Recently, I started doing it while my setting powder was on, and I like to do it this way because when I wipe my setting powder off, I can basically wipe off the excess contour powder as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and just wipe off all this excess powder, whatever. So next I'm just gonna go in with my Milani Rose blush, and I'm just going to blush these little cheeks, bring some color back to my face. That's all good. Now it's time to set. I'm gonna go ahead and set with my Morphe Setting Mist. Ever since I got this, it's just been marvelous, and I need more. Like, I'm about to rack up on mad at them. Ooh, and it smells so beautiful. That just fake woke me up. Refreshing. Can you say refreshing? I'm just gonna highlight my face. I don't feel like picking out my other highlighter, so I'm gonna just use the highlighter that comes with this contour palette. Nice and subtle. Boom. I love it. I love it. Next we're gonna go in with our lips. I'm going to use this Ace Beauty lip liner in the shade Be Peachy. It's like this light brown. It's similar to like the color of my foundation, to be honest. So I'll just put it, instead of lining my lips, I kind of like put it all over my lips, being that it's like not a super dark brown. Then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. So I'm gonna just put this in the center like that. Dab it in. I don't really like the way it's looking. Looks too calm. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this Lip Vinyl by Makeup Revolution in the shade Glorified. I'm gonna add that to the center, bring some color to the lip. That's a little bit better. Then I'm gonna go ahead with Fortune Cookie and add it to the center a little bit. Boom. I'm gonna throw on some lashes from Caprio NYC, of course. And these are the lashes in the shade in the style Crazy. I'm gonna put them on and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so we have officially reached the end of the video. I have my lashes on. I went ahead and fixed this hair because it was looking a little crazy. I do have a video up on how I achieve these layers. If you have not checked it out, I will link it right here. So yes, I love this look. Thank you guys for getting ready with me and achieving this look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. We on a road to 2K. We are almost there. Let's make it there by the end of the year, okay? I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.